The 2008 global financial crisis shook the world to its core. Banks collapsed, economies crumbled, and millions lost their jobs. It was a wake-up call, exposing the flaws in the conventional financial system. But amidst the chaos, a question emerged. Is there a better way? Could Islamic finance, with its ethical principles and risk-sharing model, offer a solution? Welcome to Islamic Finance for Everyone, where we explore how Islamic finance can reshape the global economy. Let's dive in.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Islamic Finance for Everyone. In this episode, we explore how Islamic finance can reshape the global economy given the global financial crisis of 2008. The 2008 crisis wasn't just a random event. It was the result of system flaws in the conventional financial system. First, there was easy money. Banks lending to almost everyone, even those who couldn't afford to repay. Second, complex financial products like derivatives were created, but no one really understood the risks. Third, greed, banks and investors chasing profit at any cost, even if it meant destroying the economy.
Economist 𝐸𝐬𝐻𝐸𝐬𝐻 warned us about this. His financial instability hypothesis argues that stability in the financial system breeds instability. In other words, when things seem too good to be true, they usually are.
This crisis was also fueled by predatory lending, banking giving loans to people who couldn't afford them, then packaging these risky loans into complex financial products. When the housing bubble burst, it triggered a domino effect, leading to the collapse of major financial institutions.
The lack of transparency and regulation allowed these practices to go unchecked. The result? A global recession that affected everyone, from Wall Street to Main Street.
While the conventional system was collapsing, Islamic finance stood strong. Why? Because it's built on the principles that prevent the very issues that caused the crisis. For example, Islamic finance prohibits riba, interest, and gharar, excessive uncertainty and risk. Instead, it promotes risk sharing where banks and customers share profits and losses equally.
During the crisis, Islamic banks were less affected because they didn't engage in risky speculation or predatory lending. This resilience caught the world's attention. Even the Vatican praised Islamic finance for its ethical principles.
But Islamic finance isn't just about avoiding risk, it's about creating value. For example, Sukuk Islamic bonds are backed by tangible assets like real estate or infrastructure. This ensures that investments are tied to real economic activity, not just speculation.
Islamic finance also promotes ethical investments. It prohibits funding harmful industries like alcohol, tobacco, and weapons. Instead, it encourages investments in sectors that benefit society, like renewable energy, healthcare, and education.
The crisis exposed the flaws in the capitalist system. It's clear we need a new paradigm, a new way of thinking about money and finance. This is where Islamic finance, Islamic economics comes in. It's not just about avoiding the interest. It's about creating a system based on justice, fairness, and shared responsibility.
Islamic economics is rooted in the Quran and Sunnah. It treats all humans as equal in resources as a trust from God. Its goal isn't just material wealth, but the well-being of society as a whole. This is what sets it apart from capitalism and socialism. Let's take a closer look at how Islamic economics compares to capitalism and socialism. Under capitalism, the primary goal is profit maximization. Risk is transferred to individuals, and the system is driven by self-interest and competition. While this can lead to innovation and growth, it often results in inequality and exploitation. As seen in the 2008 financial crisis, in contrast, socialism focuses on wealth redistribution. Risk is shared by the state, and the system aims for equality. However, socialism often struggles with inefficiency and lack of incentives, leading to economic stagnation in many cases. Now, let's look at Islamic economics. Its primary goal is socio-economic justice. Risk is shared between parties, ensuring fairness and accountability. The system is driven by ethical principles and prioritizes the well-being of society over individual profit. Islamic economics also emphasizes the maqasid al-Sharia, the goals of Islamic law, which include protecting faith, life, intellect, wealth, and progeny. This holistic approach ensures that economic activities benefit everyone, not just a privileged 𝐸W.I in short. Islamic economics offers a balanced alternative, one that combines the efficiency of capitalism with the fairness of socialism, all while staying true to ethical and moral principles. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your network. Let's spread the word about ethical and inclusive finance. Follow us on social media platform for more insights into Islamic finance.
Islamic economics also emphasizes the maqasid al-Sharia, or the objectives of Islamic law, which include protecting the faith, life, intellect, wealth, and progeny. This holistic approach ensures that economic activities benefit everyone, not just a privileged few.
Think of it as a financial system with a conscience. It's not just about making money, it's about making a difference.
The Islamic paradigm isn't just a theory, it's a practical solution. Countries like Malaysia and the UAE are leading the way in Islamic finance. Even non-Muslim countries like the UK are issuing sukuk, Islamic bonds, to fund infrastructure projects. This shows that Islamic finance isn't just for Muslims, it's for everyone who believes in ethical and sustainable finance. But there is still work to be done. Islamic finance faces challenges like standardization and integration with the global financial system. However, these challenges also present opportunities for innovation and growth.
By addressing these challenges, Islamic finance can become a true alternative to the conventional system, one that prioritizes people over profits.
The 2008 crisis was a wake-up call. It showed us that the conventional financial system is broken, but it also gave us an opportunity to rethink how we manage money and build a fairer, more ethical system. Islamic finance offers a way forward. If you believe in a better financial future, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Islamic Finance for Everyone. Let's work together to create a world where finance serves humanity, not the other way around. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.